Konnichiwa, hope everyone's good. So today, I got a brand new knife. I've been waiting to get one of these knives for a few years now. I just never fancied spending $100 to get this knife. But yesterday, I just thought, what the hell? And I bought it. Got it on Heine Hayes. And it got here less than 24 hours later, so hopefully it's the right one. The package is a little longer than I was expecting. That's what she said. Let's just get cracking with the knacking. Get in there. I've almost armoured the package. Condor knife and tool. Package upside down, but that's okay. You already know what it is because it's in the title of the video. It's the Condor, where are you? Heavy duty, why do you never focus? Kukri. Paid $97 for it. Camera never wants to focus, but whatever. Like I say, hopefully it's the one that I ordered. Yeah, heavy duty cookery. Good stuff. Nice. The usual very high quality sheath. From Condor. The knife itself is beast. It's a hell of a knife. That's a knife. Not too sure I like Condor's new way of putting the logos on. I preferred it when they used to stamp the steel instead of put these stickers or whatever they are on. Oh no, wait. Yeah, I think it's like a sticker or something. I thought it was etched into the metal, but it's not. So 8mm thick. Let's get it down to the woods and get it in better light. So here's the knife on the belt. It's very comfortable, it doesn't feel very bulky. It's got a nice swivel thing on it. 2 clasps. Still got the oil on it. So far on the belt, like I say, it's very comfortable. It doesn't feel bulky at all. So as far as the handle goes, it's same wood they use on most of the knives, with brass pins in a nice generous brass tube. Handle feels perfect for me. I wear XL gloves, large to XL, and that part just feels good for snap cutting. I saw one review before I bought it, I think it was a German guy. He said he had large to XL gloves as well, and he said the handle was too big for him and you couldn't snap cut with it. I haven't actually tried to snap cut with it yet, but just doing that, which you know, a snap cut, feels perfectly fine for me. Like I say, the blade is 8mm thick, I think. I'll have to measure it when I get home. I'm just going off of what I've heard on reviews. I think it's 1075. So let's see if it'll strike a ferro rod. Does very well. That's actually probably one of the best spines I've seen on a knife for ferro rods. You can just see them dancing across the trunk. Nice spine on both sides. So that does very well for ferro rods. So as far as the edge goes, it's convex. It does feel pretty sharp. Give it a paper cut test. The only paper I've got's right in the rain. Some people say that the paper cut test is inaccurate. Paper cut test is not actually to test how sharp the blade is, it's to test for any nicks and damages that you have in the cutting edge. At least that's what I mainly use a paper cut test with. If I want to test the actual sharpness, I'll shave with it. So we'll go down this bit here first. It's pretty dull. I'll have to sharpen it a little bit. The chopping part is very sharp. Very sharp. Razor sharp. So mine came anyway with a very good edge. It's a little dull down here, but I will sharpen that. Grind is a little rough though. But the edge itself, like I say, is good. Excellent draw knife, and if anyone's wondering about this, it is live for now, but let me show you so I don't want to get any shit. That's the roots. As you can see, the tree's falling down, so it is going to die, so don't give us any shit for that. So, Slingshot Warrior issued a milk carton challenge where you've got to try and cut a cardboard milk carton in half. I said I was going to do one with this knife when I get it, so That's what I'm going to do now with the factory edge. See how it does. Fill it with water first though. Was filled with milk, but I've obviously drank that. I don't want to waste good milk. I'll move the bag and whatnot out the way. No doubt water's going to fly everywhere. And we'll move the camera back. Much better than I thought it would have. Straight through, one hit. Nice. So hopefully I passed that challenge that Slingshot Warrior issued. The camera wants to stop now. And we're back because magic. So as far as first impressions go, goes through milk cartons like they're nothing. The sheath is awesome, as usual with Condor. They do an awesome job with the sheaths. Real thick leather, very well made, no crappy stitching. That's a nice feature. Nothing much else I can say about the sheath. It's just awesome Condor quality sheath. As far as the knife goes, knife is beast. I love it. Very comfortable for fine work. You can swing it nicely, snap cut it, use it as a draw knife. Very comfortable to carry on the belt. It's not bulky like I thought it would be. I think it weighs 1 and a bit pounds. I did say it was 8mm thick because that's what I heard someone say on their review on it, but it's actually 6mm thick, not 8. And it's also a 9.5-inch blade with a 5.25-inch long handle. So the only things I don't like about it is the way that's put on. It just looks cheap and a bit tacky, and the grind marks on the blade. I think they should have used a finer grinder. I wouldn't expect that of a £100 knife. So just for a quick comparison, I paid £29 for this Condor kukri machete back when they first came out about 7 years ago. You can't see any grind marks on the edge. All I've done is put a little bit of a mirror polish on the edge to make it just that little bit sharper. But besides that, that's pretty much how it came. No grind marks. They've actually stamped the metal for both the logo and the El Salvador bit. And this, like I say, was £29. This was £100, and they've put cheap print on there, and the grind is just looks very cheap. You can see they've eaten into the carton with the grinding wheel there. But that is my only problems with the knife. So those are the only two issues. Neither of them are worth complaining about. I can easily remove the grind marks, and time will tell how well the writing holds up. Not that I care about that. Like I say, it just makes it look a little cheap. But as far as first impressions go, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. Sayonara.